Hello everyone, welcome back to Fortnite School episode 14, and in today's video we'll be going over solo rotates and how you can nail your solo rotates in every single game in the solo series. Make sure you check out the Destiny Jesus Masterclass Academy, where they're going to be going over how to improve day by day in the Fortnite solo series and also the duo tournaments this season. It's only £9 a month and it's going to make a massive difference to your Fortnite career, doubling, even tripling your PR. There's a money back guarantee if you don't learn a single thing, and I'll see you there. Link in the description. Although this game is not a super stacked game, it's important we get a good rotate here. You can see here that I pre-pop Fizz, which is a great example of how you should be rotating. If you pre-pop the Fizz, no matter where it pulls, I know I'm going to have to move here because it's not going to pull right on me, so I need to move here. So I know that if I pre-pop the Fizz, I can then start to move as soon as it goes, and I do. Straight away, I even hit my head here. It's a great strategy. Edit your wall so you don't like hit it, and then hit your head off, and this basically means you get an extra like 30 meters forward without like going really far up in the air with the Fizz. It's very important, it's very useful, and I'd fully recommend it. So what we do here when we see this guy is we see he hasn't got a floor in his box, and now a lot of people here would not be bothered and they just go forwards and they just forget about it. We don't. We build a floor over here, and it's so important that we do, because he's not able to then push us, and then we're able to do one more jump forward and get in zone perfectly. What an absolutely beautiful rotate. We're on the dead side because we position ourselves that way, and it's looking great for the next zone. What I do on this rotate is incredibly good, and it might not look that way from first, but we actually play this very well. Sometimes solos is a little bit of RNG, and it can be a little bit hard to predict what everything's going to happen, so just reacting to something is the best. What we're doing here is we're pre-doing everything for this zone. We see its pulls in 4 seconds, and we've already placed a floor, we've already hit our head, and we kind of move to the side here to dip around so we don't get hit, and we place a ramp last second. It's all a little bit last second at the moment. We then see someone edit, which is completely off schedule, so instead of like carrying on, we fully pre-box here, which is great. We rebox, we get ready, you know, we're fully like preparing and stopping mid-rotate. It might seem weird, but it's basically pit stopping. It's going to allow us to be better in the long run. Now this second part of the rotate is super good. I like what we're doing here. We straightaway build out to the top, and this is going to be the key message I want you to take away from episode 14 here, is that you should always hit your head on Fizz in solos, pretty much the majority of the time. It's so good, it's so useful, and I've been doing a lot recently, and as you can see, it gets us forward without putting us a little bit higher, which is so useful. So once we've done this, we can then, I've then built up around here. I've gone from left side zone to right side zone because it's looking a lot less contested. And from here, I'm looking at taking height. I've got like 400 mats, so in solos, you should be aiming for those top threes. So I know if I take height here, I might not win the game, but I can get a top 3, top 2. And since my points are booked, this is not first game, it means that I'm going to be on a lot more points by the end of it. So taking height here is the definite play. I want you guys to tell me, if you pulled this zone right here, would you be dead? 32 up on a mountain zone with literally like the whole max distance to go, and literally there's so many people around me right now, and I thought the same thing. I thought I'm dead here. There's no way I make this rotate. I make it though, and this is exactly how I make it. I play this rotate perfectly, not even a single lick of damage taken. What I do here is we set up with a floor here while we're waiting. Now, a lot of people won't know what this means. We're actually going for a Fizz jump into it so we can drop down. And we're going to search for these sorts of layers. Layers are in between everyone's builds. So this guy is going to have to edit down. This guy's going to have to edit up. It's going to create confusion. And we're going to slip in between them instead of slipping around them where they can both shoot us. It's a really good strategy. Once we've done this, we're going to slip down again. And down all the way down next to this box, and this is where I decide I've slipped past enough people. They're all going to be start focusing me now. So what I did is I did something very simple. I just pit stopped. So I got down here. I actually took 16 damage. I lied, but I got down here and I pit stopped, and now I'm actually ahead of a lot of people in this zone. And before they can even come and overtake me, I go again. I straight away hit my head again, move forward. I'm not building here because it's faster and I can get to zone quicker. And once I've got to a certain point again, I hit stop and the Fizz run out. I then start to move forward again. I hit my head again. It's hitting your head so useful. And then I'm going above people here. Like, this is such a good rotate because we're just understanding where everyone is. We're understanding when we need to pit stop. We're understanding when we need to hit our head against the Fizz so we could avoid going too high and getting beamed. And finally, I realized that if we just go down this mountain, we're in zone. Boom. Light work, best rotate I think I've ever done in my life. Not a good zone. 34 remaining. This is going to be a hard rotate. We hit our head, drop down here. We can't be shot down here from the player up here, from the player behind us. And then we managed to get through everyone else before they even noticed what's happened because we've pre-popped Fizz. Now, once we get to this point, it's like, this is a bit dodgy now. This is slightly dodgy. We're going to keep our builds out. We're going to keep fully optimized. We see there's an edit open here, so we know this guy is not in this box because there's an edit open. And there's a lot of people behind us, but they're all going to be focusing each other. So although it's a dodgy rotate, we know that we're not going to be beamed. So what we're aiming for is just to just about get in zone here. We end up getting on this hurt, and we're able to hold a lot of people here because we went early, we had a good rotate, we didn't take any damage, and we pretty much used 0 mats on that rotation because we went so early. Now, one thing good about this rotate is it's quite an unstacked match, 35 up. We see that we could have gone on this hill, but we decided to dip under because there's less firing angles that people can get us from. We end up seeing someone glide over here, we don't shoot. We end up seeing someone up here just chilling, and we then crouch, see if we can get a beam. We get a beam, and we see an opportunity here. He thinks we're going to key him, so he's playing very, very defensive. We actually do kind of just play a little bit aggressive towards him, just hold our gun out a little bit. Then we decide, okay, let's just rotate over him and let's just leave him be. So we slide down our mountain, we get in zone, end of story. We are looking absolutely beautiful inside of zone right here. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out the Masterclass Academy for 10x improvement. Link in description. You can check it out. It's literally £9 a month, and it will make your Fortnite games 10 times better because of it. Again, there's a money back guarantee if you don't learn a single thing, and I'll see you in a bit. Have a great day, chat.